That was probably a small flathead that had that. Boy, is this humid. Car for jumping. Nobody here. Oh, come on, fish. There we go. Now we got something cooking here. I hope somebody's in. Nobody's here. We're having our first run here. Actually, our second run. This is on a big live sunfish. We're going to let him have it for a little bit because last one I pulled on. Here we go, here we go. Flathead coming up. He's running with it. Okay, he's on. He's on. We got this one. That's not a big flathead, but it's a flathead. Looks like I can lift him up right here. There he is. Don't need the net. Now this is interesting. I want you to see this because he's got the sunfish in his mouth. That was a big sunfish. It's not a big flathead, but it's a flathead. Give me a minute to get the hook out. Here you go. See the sunfish in his mouth? I'm gonna let him have it because he wanted. This is about probably about a 4-pound flathead. Nice though. Finally got one. Back in he goes. Of course, I forgot to turn on my GoPro. I think he wants back in. Told you I'd get one. Told you I'd get one this morning. There he was. Ooh, we're gonna put another live one on. Get back out there. That was kind of neat. Now we got some people in here. I had to shut down. I was in before and I had to shut down. The chat wasn't working. Nothing was moving, so I shut it down and had to start over. Stop jumping. Ah. All right, we're going to put another live sunfish on. Okay, success. Now if you noticed, when I, hey Steve, just got one, yeah. Steve's coming over.
I saw it on the picture, then I can't get your stream up.
Well, I had to shut the first one down, and I started one over again.
Oh, all right.
Because the first one I wasn't getting any movement, nobody was showing up. There was no movement in the...
It's been like that everybody on YouTube.
It's crazy.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know Bob had that problem the other day.
Yeah, me and it's good to see, man. That's awesome. You caught one.
Yeah,
Me and Scooter went to that Catfish Island down there.
Yeah.
We got, I got my personal best now. I got a 14 pounder.
Good deal.
And that was on rock bass. It's a hunk of rock
Oh,
bass.
okay.
He got one 11 pounds, but we had action all night.
That's good. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, they were both beat up, man. Coming out of the
Yeah,
storm. How's yours look?
He looked fine. It was a small one. It wasn't big. Might have been 4 pounds, 4 or 5.
That's cool.
But I got cut bait on the middle rod and live on the others. I had a run on the cut bait and I pulled too soon. But the one I got, I let him have it for a while. It was a big sunfish. And when I finally got him, he had the sunfish in his mouth and the hook. So if I'd have pulled sooner, he'd have pulled out. Because they take it head first.
Well, that's what I'm learning.
You know?
I need a bigger hook.
Well, I'm using 6s and 8s.
Oh, see, I was only using like a 4.
Yeah, you need a bigger hook, yeah.
But I lucked out, man.
Yeah, that's a good...
I had bait runner on this with the pole kind of laying down.
Yeah.
And if I didn't put that bait runner on, man, my pole would have been going.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know. That means they're starting to...
Yeah, we caught a channel.
Yeah.
He was little. It was about 4 pounds. But here, now I can give you your thumbs up.
Steve's here, everybody. Someplace there he is.
Hey, guys. Hello.
I'm
Just
fishing.
coming down to LEN. I'm on my way to Westchester.
Are you?
I gotta, because just workman's comp shit's a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
So I gotta go to Westchester now to see this one doc. They want me to see a doctor down there. My doctor is right here in Limber.
Yeah.
I gotta go see their doctor.
You always got to go somewhere else.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Man, that one might be getting a little active.
That's a live sunfish on there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I did catch Donna down here. It might have been day before yesterday.
Yeah.
She was just wrapping up. She didn't get nothing.
No, I came down during the week. Monday?
I saw you were here one night for a while.
Yeah, the one night I was here, but I came down during the day this week. It was after the rain.
Okay.
So the river was still chocolate milk.
Was it? Yeah.
First half hour, man, I had 2 nice takedowns. I lost both fish.
Wow.
On, just livers. That was good for me to see. Everybody.
Yeah, you really got to let them run with it because they take that
Yeah,
fish.
they were short lipping it.
Yeah, no, they
But
take
I
it.
finally got one like that big.
They take it head first, alive, and you got to give them time to swat
There
to
we
get
go.
that. You get that.
Look
And
at
that's
that thing getting upset.
a live one. Yeah, he's all upset. There goes the reel a little bit. Yeah, that's probably another flathead. He's running with it.
There we go.
That's the best part when you see those.
Yeah, I love that now with the bait runner.
That's great.
Come on, take it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm in the hole over here.
I bet.
Come on.
There we go. Keep going.
A little more. A little more.
There we go. You want me to bring these in for
This
you?
is a bigger one. No, leave it in there.
All right, I just know you want.
Hot damn, boy. Finally got some action here.
Oh yeah.
This isn't a real big. This might be 5 or 6 pounds. I'll take it. He's trying to get over in that log.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
This is a hard spot to fish from. People think it's easy, but oh yeah, another nice
Oh,
one.
that's a nice one. It's bigger than the other one.
Which side you want me to go down and get them?
Well, is this one easy for you or that side?
Just keep them here.
Either way. All right, Steve's going to help net this thing.
Ooh!
Be careful. Yeah. I don't want to be the reason you get a broken leg.
Yeah, especially before I'm going to my doctor.
Yeah.
This doctor.
You okay right there? Good job.
There we go.
Good job, sir.
Fish on!
Mm-hmm.
Take it,
There
man.
it is. Thanks to Steve for netting them.
Awesome job, man.
Nice.
There we go, people.
Nice,
Now we
nice,
just
nice.
need the other one to go.
Where's my glove? 2 of them.
That's a banner day right now.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. compared to what it has been, this is banner day, all right. I want you to see the
Yeah, that's awesome.
circle hook.
I came down just the right time.
Yeah, he did. The circle hook right in the corner of his mouth.
That's amazing that little guy's eating that fish that big.
Ain't that something? Yeah, where's my pliers? Yeah, this is a number 8 hook.
Yeah, that too. Well, he definitely did that the right way. Oh, he got him. That's an 8 hook down.
he wasn't coming away. He's gonna start kicking in a minute.
Yeah, he's having a little surgery. There he comes. There he's trying to
You
go.
know what? He's about the same size as the other one. There he is, number 2, folks. And Steve did a good job in netting him.
Several almost fell on my butt.
Yeah. Back in he goes.
Awesome
I
job,
always, I
man.
always forget to turn the GoPro on. Because I got the other one.
Yeah.
There he is. There you
Yeah.
go.
This is definitely a good sign, man. Between us.
No, they're coming off the spawn and they're hungry. Let's get another one going.
Heck
There.
yeah.
That hole is a good hole right there. You know it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, now yesterday I got a whole bunch of live bait with high hopes.
That's what we ran out of live bait. All of our live bait got either knocked dead or
Yeah. We
eaten. We didn't have a ton, but Oh yeah, that's a nice fish.
You want a bigger one.
Bigger fish, bigger, bigger bait, bigger fish.
Yeah, big fish, big
What
bait.
kind of sunfish is that? Is that a
Yeah,
bluegill or something?
that's probably a, I'm not sure what species.
Yeah, there's so many
Yeah,
species now.
so many different kinds.
When I was a kid, it was either a sunfish or bluegill.
Yep, that's right. One or the other.
All right, Len, listen, I'm going to head out, man. I'm glad I got this here
I'm
live.
glad you were here. That was
Yeah,
good.
I just came down to check on you because your thing went down, and I'm headed that way. So.
Yeah. Good.
All right, well, I'll see you again.
Thank you. Okay, Steve.
All right, good luck, Len.
I'll get another one for you. Always forgetting to turn the GoPro on because I got my other camera going. Always forget to turn the GoPro. Anyway, that's number 2. Okay. Probably is a better place to get him down this way. Hey, how about that, folks? See you later, Steve. I'm glad Steve was here to help me get that one. Okay, I've been here about an hour and less than an hour, and we got two flatheads. The last one was a little bit bigger, but that was probably a 5-pounder. The other one might have been 4 pounds. But we got action, folks. The spawn is over, and they are hungry. You really gotta let them have it for a while, because they're taking those sunfish head first, and I got the hook right in back of the dorsal fin, so you got to give them time to get that bait all the way in. If you pull too soon, all you're going to do is pull it out of his mouth. You got to wait till he gets it all the way down. Louis, if you just got here, you missed it. I've gotten 2 flatheads so far. Nothing huge, but 2 flatheads. I'm glad to see everybody. How about a thumbs up, everybody, for those 2 flatheads? If you didn't see them, you can go back a little bit. One of them was like 10 minutes ago, maybe less, and the other one might have been 20 or 30 minutes ago. You can go back and see them. But this has been the best day. That's number 4 and 5 for the year. It has been a slow year, but all of a sudden now, with the spawn probably being over, they're ready to chow down, baby. Chow down. And I always forget to turn on this GoPro. 20 people in. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate it. I got 2 flatheads so far. If you didn't see them, you can you can go back through the video 10 minutes ago and about a half hour ago. Nothing real big, but flathead's a flathead. I'd like to see that like button get punched a little bit. With 20 people in and 8 likes, should be the other way around. All right, I feel another one coming. Just a matter of waiting them out. Got cut bait on the middle rod, live sunfish on the other 2. There we go. Skeeter, you missed, man. If you just got in, I got 2 flatheads already. Been here just about probably a little less than an hour. Got here before it got real late. But I got a little flathead about 10 minutes ago and another one maybe a half hour. If you want to go back into the video a little bit. The rod on the end's got a live sunfish on, he's kicking. The black rod's got a live sunfish and the middle rod's got cut bait. I did have a run on the cut bait, but I think I pulled too soon. Coming down this Saturday, all right. Who you gonna meet up with? Who you gonna fish with? Because I don't usually fish on the weekends. I'm getting ready to go on vacation again on Sunday. I'm leaving for Lake Oneida up in New York for a few days. The flatheads are done spawning and they are hungry. Sounds like you had some luck yesterday on your live, Skeeter. I missed it. What did you catch? What did you catch, sir? I'm gonna move this over. I know they have a tournament scheduled here for ready for Saturday night. Flathead tournament. So based on having some decent weather, that ought to be a good show. Weigh-in is at 7 o'clock on Sunday morning, I believe. So the tournament starts Saturday evening. I think it's, I don't know if it's 7 or 6. Runs until weigh-in 7 o'clock on Sunday morning. It's going to be from, I think it's Betchwood, or maybe right here in Black Rock on up. But unfortunately, there's a pretty good chance of people not doing the right thing, and there's no way to guard against it. So anyway, they will catch a few flatheads somewhere along the river. But that'll be a good telling of what the flatheads are doing to see how that tournament goes. 3 channels, 1 bullhead. All right. Yep, things are looking up for up in your neck of the woods too. Any size to those channel cats? Got my shirt on today. Whew. Yeah, it's humid. Come on, fish. Here come the geese. 4 of them. Come on, fish. Between 3 and 4 pounds. Okay. Those decent little channels. Channels from Mars. Maybe you did return to Earth to get them. I don't know. Sure, you want bigger one. We all want bigger ones. But you gotta like that because the fishing has been so slow recently. Not recently, but probably since May. Now they're finally starting to get situated. The river's beautiful today. About normal height. I'd say it's a little bit higher than normal, but not bad. Current's good, the color is good. It's not clear, but it's definitely not muddy. We're in good shape today. I got plenty of live bait waiting for me. I might have to check that middle rod, that cut bait, to put a fresh piece on. Because I did have a run on that earlier, but missed them. So I'm going to put a fresh piece of cut bait on. There's my knife. The live sunfish, I'm going to cut him in half and put the head on him. It's got to be bloody. Yeah, just like that. Look at that. Just like that. That's what they like. All right. This side. Good side. All right. Fresh live bait, fresh cut bait. How can you lose? All right. Live bait's doing good. Cut bait in the middle rod. Hey, Steven, thanks for coming in. I'm fishing for flatheads. I got 2 of them so far. One of them was about 15, 20 minutes ago. The other one might have been half hour, 45 minutes ago. It is the Schuylkill River, Steven. It is. Except you didn't spell it correctly. I'll let you slide on that one, though. Carp are jumping right here. But we're after flatheads today, not carp. I got a live sunfish on the black rod, cut bait on the middle rod, live sunfish on the end rod. So if you see them bouncing around a little bit, that's the deal. He forgot how to spell it. There's not too many people that can spell it unless they've lived around here for a while. Schuyl is the proper, I call it the mighty Schuylkill. Been fishing the Schuylkill River since I was 7 years old. In this area and upriver a few miles in that area. And also downriver a few miles. So I've been all over the Schuylkill River in my life. Downstream about a mile is the dam, which of course has this area up here fairly calm and has some deep water holes in it here and there. I grew up in Havertown and I did too at age 5. All right, Steve, I grew up in Royersford, which is about 3 or 4 miles upriver. Mainly off-grid. Good morning. I've seen you before. You must be in Maine. Because of the way you spelled that. See, I know. Yeah, Stephen, I'm above Norristown. I'm above, I'm above Norristown. That bridge you see in the distance is Route 113. Terry C., good morning. Thanks for dropping by. I've had luck this morning that I've had for quite a while. I got 2 flatheads so far. Nothing huge. One of them might have been 4 pounds. The other one might have been 5. Flatheads are flatheads. We'll take them. Recognize that? That's the area I first fished with my dad. Yep. I have a spot of coffee. I was on prior to this. I had the live going, but everything froze up. So I had to shut that down and start over again. But luckily, when I started over again, that's when the fish started biting. No, Terry, I'm in Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania, on the Schuylkill River, and I'm about 25 miles west of Philadelphia. However, I am going to New York next week. I'm going up to Oneida Lake, Lake Oneida, do a little walleye fishing, maybe smallmouth bass, who knows. Rented a cabin on the lake and hired a guide to take me out for one of the days. Now if you see that end rod bouncing around, that's the live sunfish getting active. back at it again. Thomas, yeah, I'm back at it again. Been here about an hour. Got 2 flats so far. Waiting for number 3. I got the rods close together, but I actually spread them out when I cast them. One of them's upstream a little bit, one of them's straight out, and one of them is down to my left. Come on, fish. Holy mackerel, what's all this? Dad had an old 55 Chevy pickup truck. He used to throw a big canvas tarp over it. That sounds like the typical stuff down at Peach Bottom. I love waking up and being able to watch. Thanks, Thomas. I appreciate you putting me on your schedule. I wish I could go live more, but once or twice a week is about all I want to do. Yeah, Stephen, that sounds like the good old days. We were kids, we used to camp out along the river or the Perkiomen with the old Coleman lantern burning, and we'd catch the heck out of bullheads and eels. There's 8, 9, 10 years old, and we were out there down the river all night. Nobody said a darn thing.
You should get a job.
Got 2 of them today. That was one of the park maintenance guys. He's always harassing me. He's working and I'm retired. He said, get a job. If I was going to get a job, I'd want his job. No whatevers and no frills, no mercy. Hey, it's going great today. I got 2 flatheads already. Been here an hour. Nothing big, but 2 flatheads. Waiting for number 3. I don't remember your name having the no mercy at the end. Did you just add that, or did I miss that before? And thanks, bud. I do appreciate you being in. Well, we got 24 people in here. Thanks, everybody. If you're just sitting back watching, that's great. If you want to join in the chat, please feel free to do so. You may ask questions or comment, and you could even tell a joke as long as it's a fishing joke. Yeah, got here just before it got light. Got it all in there. Hoping that the flatheads are done spawning, or at least getting done. And apparently that's what's happening. Steve was here. I don't know if you missed him. Steve usually fishes here. For those of you that know him, and he helped me net one of the fish. The other one I just brought right up over the railing. And he said he was fishing last night with Scooter, and I think he said his was an 11 pound and Scooter had a 14. I'm not sure if that's right, but it's close. So they are starting to bite. And there is a flathead tournament here this weekend, Saturday night. So the results of that are going to prove one thing or another. Thomas, hey Dan, what do you call a fish that has walls for eyes? Yeah, walleye. That would be. I had that one figured out before I read the end of it. That was an easy one. That end rod really bouncing around. I got one fishing joke or tale that I can tell you all. It's kind of long, so it's drawn out a little bit, but and whether or not I put the right punctuation in is something else. But wait a minute, Terry, I currently live in North Carolina. Oh yeah. Shoot, I'm missing some stuff, right? Terry, originally from the mountains of western North Carolina. So flathead basically is a type of, yeah, flathead is a catfish. Look it up, you'll see pictures of them. They got flat heads. They're mostly brown. If you go back on this video, probably a good half hour, you'll see the first one. And then 45 minutes or a little more, you'll see the first one. And I held them up real close to the camera so you could see them. So you can hunt through the back of the video. But anyway, talking about fishing jokes, aliens everywhere. None of them down here, Skeeter, but I hear they're coming down on Saturday. So we might have some aliens down. Anyway, my fishing joke is got this guy in a boat. He's up in Canada. And he's just moseying along real slow and easy, and he figured he'd go back in this one cove. So he slows the boat down a little bit and just kind of drifts into the cove. And he looks over to the right, and he sees this squirrel on the edge of the branch. The branch is almost leaning over, touching the water. The squirrel's sitting there trying to get access to some nuts. And all of a sudden, a big northern pike comes up, grabs the squirrel. Back down in the water he goes, and the guy in the boat, he's like, holy mackerel, did you just see what happened? He couldn't believe his eyes. So when he went back to the cabin he was staying in with his buddies, he was telling his buddy about this squirrel and about this big northern pike coming up and grabbing him. And his buddy said, you're full of crap. But he said, no, I'll take you over and I'll show you the tree tomorrow. And next day, him and his buddy get in the boat down the lake, slow down, they sneak into this cove again. And he was pointing out the tree to his buddy. And sure enough, there was that northern pike putting more nuts right on the end of that limb. And that's it. I'm sure somebody else could tell it better, but that's the gist of it. So the northern pike was putting the nuts on the end of the limb. But anyway, hope you got that. Anyway, George, good morning. Got 2 this morning already. Two small flatheads this morning already. You can go back through the video and look at them 45 minutes ago, maybe half hour, 45 minutes. And then the other one was not too far from the beginning of the stream. And they were like 4 or 5 pounds. They weren't big. But got the skunk off. Why is it easy to weigh a fish? They bring their own. That's George. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. They bring their own scale. Look at that bridge up there. Isn't that pretty with the sun hitting it? That is just beautiful. Let me zoom you in here a little bit. Watch. Look at that. Look at that bridge. That is just beautiful. That's a picture perfect picture. Have to get that a little bit of my. We're looking at the bridge up there. The sun, the morning sun is just hitting it. The dark clouds behind it, and the green trees are outlining it. Just a perfect picture. Perfect. Waiting for number 3. We got slammed with rain yesterday. Fishy Fingers, good morning. Thanks for coming in, George. We didn't really get too much rain here yesterday. I don't know where they got it. They were hit and miss. I think we're supposed to get more this afternoon. And I haven't looked at the radar for a while. Might be something coming over from the east. Or no, from the west. Right before I got here this morning, we had a pretty good shower, but when I did get here, it was just passing through, so I didn't get wet. But there are some dark clouds on the horizon, as you can see there above the bridge. Thomas, that's a good thing. Let's see, we got in North Carolina, blah, blah, blah. What do you call a fish wearing a crown? A king mackerel. That's pretty good too. I like that. I used to catch king mackerel off a pier down in North Carolina when I was in the service down there. Down around Morehead City and Wilmington, in that area, there's a couple piers. We used to catch king mackerel right off the pier. Great. Who's here in the USA? Jack Sobine. Terry, Kentucky is Kentucky, right? Yeah. And I think you all know I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm not going to end the live, but I am going to look at the radar for a second. Nothing on the scope. Louisville, Kentucky now, currently an over-the-road truck driver, so I'm home every other weekend. I don't know how you guys do that. I like driving and all that, but I don't think I'd want to be doing that for a living. That's a tough one. And appreciate you people that do that, because you're the ones that bring us everything we need. So, hey for the truck drivers. Way to go. All right, man, that's what's up. Keep doing blah, 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 blah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, fish. Waiting for number 3 here, folks. Waiting for number 3. This will probably be my last live for a while, because I'm going to pack it in and take off for a week's vacation. I'm going up to New York, up to Lake Oneida. Rented a cabin up there. Going to do a little fishing for walleyes and bass. And I got a guide hired for one day. So we'll get out on this bass boat and see what we can find for a walleye dinner, hopefully. And I don't know if I'll go live or not. Maybe I'll go live when I'm cooking up the walleyes. All right, man, I do blah, blah, blah. What do you call a sad fish? A gloomy tuna. A gloomy tuna. I don't really get that, because I Never heard of a gloomy tuna. Could be a gloomy anything, really. So I'm not sure where that gloomy comes in. What bait are you? Hey, I'm using the first rod, the black one's got live sunfish, the middle rod's got cut bait, and the end rod's got another live sunfish. And of course we're after flathead catfish. Oh, Tom, you know what? I was wondering about that. And I did read that there are carp in there, so I probably will take some stuff from making carp bait. The cabin I rented is in fairly an area that's got fairly shallow water, so the carp might be in there. But I did hear about that, and at home I'm getting my gear together, and I definitely have the carp gear ready to go, so we'll see what happens. Tom, if you're just getting in here, I got 2 flatheads this morning. Nothing big, but 2 flatheads. Better than nothing. That white rod on the end getting bumped a little bit, but that's a live bait. I always wait and see if the reel turns. If the reel turns, the line starts going out, then we know we got a fish. But until then, I don't get too excited. Although I do like to see them bumping the rod a little bit, making sure they're alive. Yeah, I got a couple toms in here. Looks like the cloud cover's coming back in. Get the aerator back in the live bait bucket there. You can probably hear it. Warning, this one bad. Why are fish so smart? Swim in schools. Yeah, Tom. Congrats, is the water clear on? It's definitely not muddy. It's definitely not clear. It's somewhere in the middle. But it's kind of the way I like the river. But yeah, definitely not muddy anymore. I'd say it's up a little bit, but not much from normal. It's just right. Jaxo Bean, hello to you. Thanks for coming in. Well, the clouds are blocking the sun again, so maybe that'll turn the fish on a little bit. The holy mackerel. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Got a couple flatheads this morning. Got here about a little after 5 o'clock. Got 2 flatheads. Both of them, they were like 4 or 5 pounds. Nothing to jump up and down about, but getting 2 of them is pretty good. One of them, the first one came not too long after the live started, and the other one came maybe half hour, 45 minutes after that. So we're sitting here waiting for number 3. But y'all can go back through the video anytime you want and check them out. Thanks, holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. We were talking about king mackerel a little while ago. I was saying I used to catch them off a pier down in North Carolina when I was in the service down there. Big king mackerel. Used to catch king mackerel and cobia. And once in a while, I never caught a tarpon, but a couple guys caught tarpon. You never know what was going to come through on those piers. Sharks. But cobia and king mackerel was the main deal. Simon De La Cardi. Hello to you. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for dropping in. Simon, where are you from? It's always interesting to know where people are from that have, other than like a regular name, as far as we're concerned. And it always amazes me to see where the people are coming from all over the world. Technology is unbelievable. Simon, where are you from? Don't be shy. I hear a chopper coming in. I guess Simon's not going to tell us where he's from. Picking up other people's trash and throwing it away. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Georgia grown bass. Good morning and thanks for coming in. Never fails. Somebody always asks what's the biggest fish. So the biggest fish I've ever caught is a 50-inch muskie. I was up in Canada quite a few years ago and got that. Got a whole bunch of people gathering here for some type of run or some type of some type of gathering. Looks like a bunch of younger guys getting ready to do something. Now you might see that black rod bouncing a little bit. Got a live sunfish on, but that's the one that the two flatheads came in on. So calm and peaceful. Lewis, it is one of the nicest places to sit and fish. If you're going to fish from the bank, this is one of the nicest places. Nicest places, that's hard to say. Say that 5 times fast. Nicest places, nicest places. Oh, God. Going stir crazy here. Come on, fish. Number 3, where you at? And then I caught 2 bluegill on 1 tiny crankbait. Yeah, if you get the crankbaits small enough, the bluegill can be pretty aggressive. Especially if they're hungry. Sometimes they attack it just to attack it. Sometimes they're actually hungry. Most of the time it's a reaction strike, and when it goes by them, they whack it. But that's good. At least you're out there fishing bass dash. Oh, at once. Oh, cool. Must have run it through a school of them. How old are you, Bass Dash, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, thanks for being honest. I appreciate that. Were you in here at another time under another name? Something tells me you were. And my memory isn't all that great, so I forget that kind of stuff. You might have been here under another name. Okay, that's what I thought. Eat my bass. Okay, I'll probably remember that now. I was trying to remember that the other day. But I knew you had changed your name, and I couldn't remember what it was changed to. But now I know, so thanks for coming in again. Good to see you. I got 2 flatheads this morning. You'd have to go back on the video and see them. They weren't real big, but they were 2 flatheads. One was 4 pounds, the other one might have been 5. But caught them both on live sunfish. Now you see that one white rod on the end bouncing, that's the live bait kicking. So we know he's still alive. Appreciate everybody being here. If you're just sitting back watching the action, that's great. Thanks for being here. Please feel free to join in the chat. You can ask questions, you can comment, you can tell a joke as long as it's fishing related. Or you can just sit back and get used to things. There's got to be 20 or more young guys here. Looks like they're gathering for some type of event. Might be a run, might be, oh, there's some ladies, young ladies here too. Definitely got something going on. Skeeter. The only fish I got on right now is a live bait skeeter. Nothing else. Unless you got a fish on. I can feel another one coming yet. Got a live bait on the black rod and the rod on the end, and I got cut bait in the middle rod. Fishing with Steve, no, nothing. After you left, nothing at all. But the sun's been in and out, and you know that'll slow them down a bit. But I think we'll get one more. We'll see what happens. That skeeter, like I said, it's got live bait on that rod, so that's what's making it jump around a little bit. Live bait on that rod and the black rod. The middle rod's got cut bait. So if that one starts jumping, then we know we got something going on. Time to take my old man pills. Steve might have to come back. I can smell Steve. Yeah, Steve needs to come back. He was here luckily when I got to number 2, and he was here to help me net it. He did a great net job, although he almost slipped and broke his leg. But other than that, he did pretty good. All right, I need to run up to my car a minute and get some water. Look, let's see. Okay, brother, see what we can do. Oh, mackerel, I wonder what they're doing. A bunch of young kids, I'd say they're in their early teens, have gathered here for some kind of event. There's like 1 or 2 adults that are running the show. Okay, I got the old man pills down. Steve, you going to be fishing here later today or tonight, or what's going on? I know they got a flathead tournament on Saturday night. I'm glad I got here early because that's apparently when the fish were biting. But right now it's been dead for a while. Probably been dead for a good 45 minutes. But we're going to get number 3. Just hang in there, folks. We're going to get number 3. I don't see too many carp jumping. Usually this time of day they're jumping around. I walked up to the car a minute ago to get my water, but I found this laying on the ground. I do believe it's probably one of your rigs, Steve, because it's got that small hook on. Like you said, it's like probably a number 5 or 6 wire leader. Use wire leaders. If you use some type of wire leader, it's probably yours, Steve. It's a nice leader. Nice hook. You could use this hook for like a small piece of cut bait. But still, I'd prefer a bigger one. It's not too big. But I found it on the ground up in the parking lot. So finders, keepers, losers, weepers. I'm going to put this in my box. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. Kristen Baker, good morning. A little slow right now, but I've got 2 flathead catfish already this morning. One of them, 4 or 5 pounds, both of them. One of them was not too long after the live started, and the other one was maybe a half hour later, 45 minutes later. You could go back through the video and check it out. Australia. Thanks for dropping in. What the heck time is it over there? What is it? 7 o'clock in the morning here. Kristen, do you have a YouTube channel? I guess that's a yes. Okay, so hang on. I'm going to give you a wrench so that you can check out the other people and they can check you out. And I think, Skeeter. Don't believe anything Skeeter says. Maybe 1% of things he says, but don't believe anything else. Other than he's an alien, which is about the only true thing he'll tell you. He is from Mars. But other than that, most of the stuff he says is BS. Anyway, Kristen, if you, I don't know if I'm subscribed to you, but if you go to my channel, leave a comment on any one of the videos. I will check that out later. And then, Skeeter. And then I can check your channel out, and if I like your content and stuff, I'll subscribe to you. Oh, Skeeter, you are a friggin' riot. Marines and Army Mom, thanks for letting me know. That's okay. Pimping ain't easy. Skater, watch yourself. That kind of stuff will get you. For anybody that doesn't know you, that kind of stuff might get you kicked. But I think most people know you, so you're pretty safe. Ah, one thing about you, you always keep the chat live, and you always keep me chuckling. But like I say, folks, don't believe anything he says. Other than him being from Mars, everything else is BS. But he's got a very entertaining channel. If you've never checked it out, it can be a little weird at times, which is the way Skeeter is. But it's a very interesting, entertaining channel. Keep it up, Skeeter. I wouldn't want you to be any other way. I'd like to see you again when you get down here. If you're fishing on Saturday somewhere around here, let me know, and I'll come by and see you. But I'm not leaving for New York until Sunday, so if you're down here fishing on Saturday with Steve or whatever, let me know. I'll stop by and give you a big old hug and kiss. How about that? Oh, come on, number 3. Where you at? Number 3 is going to be a big one. Coming here. Kiss my catfish. Okay, Christian, thank you. I'll check it out when I get home, and I'll check out your channel. Appreciate it. Yeah, that video, the Kiss My Catfish video was, I think last week it was just upstream here, another 50 yards, fishing a different spot. Got a carp and a catfish, and the channel cat, I actually caught him on carp bait. So that was kind of a surprise. I made a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich last night, and I forgot to pick it up out of the refrigerator this morning. But I think up in my car, I do have a tasty cake apple pie. Did you put Miracle Whip on that sandwich? Oh my God. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich and Miracle Whip? No. However, my favorite sandwich is, and I've been eating it since I was a kid, it's peanut butter, mayonnaise, lettuce, and raisins. If you haven't tried that combination, try it. It is freaking great. Peanut butter on one piece of bread, mayonnaise on the other, lettuce and raisins, and put a lot of raisins on it. And you will love that sandwich. I've been eating that since I was a young boy. It's really good. The mayonnaise and I guess Miracle Whip would be about the same, but mayonnaise is the kicker. The mayonnaise and peanut butter combination is really, they really work together good. Peanut butter and bananas, I don't think I ever tried that. Although I've had just plain bananas and peanut butter, but not in a sandwich. Or peanut butter goes good with celery too. Smear that in the celery. It's pretty good that way. Who else has a weird combination of a sandwich? It's good. Who else has something? Just don't make me, just don't make me gag. That's all. I guess I ought to think about getting a charger out because my phone battery is getting low. All right, give me a minute while I get this thing hooked up. Got one of those solar chargers. They work pretty good. All right, let me disturb the phone a minute while I hook it up. All right, that wasn't too bad. I'll get you fixed up here again. Oh. All right, let's see. Peanut butter, cheese, and barbecue sauce. Oh boy. Peanut butter jelly with pickles. 5-day-old chicken liver Miracle Whip. A Skeeter. Give me a break. Although that probably is your favorite. With a cup of hot dog water. Oh, I think I may have started something I regret. Oh man. Peanut butter, cheese, and barbecue is my camping snack. I'll have to check that one out. See that rod on the end bouncing around? That's the live sunfish kicking. Sometimes that can be a sign that there's a flathead looking at him. And other times it's just him exercising a little bit. I love this chat. How about pull my finger sandwich? Skeeter. Peanut butter jelly, fried egg, and sunflower seeds. That's a new one. Yeah, there are. I don't know what's going on here this morning, but there's a group of young people, probably in their mid-teens. Bunch of boys, bunch of girls, and they're doing something. I don't know, they're exercising or running or doing something, but there's a group of guys and a group of girls, and they're doing all kinds of crazy exercises in the parking lot. Matter of fact, watch this. There, I gave you a peek. Gave you a peek. Come on, fish number 3. Where you at? Oh, we get the fan looks. We get the fan looks. I'm not sure what that means, Kristen. Oh. Well, Steve was here this morning, and he was here just in time to help me net the second flathead that I got. Couple carp are jumping out there now. You get the good looks when you bring in fish. PR Fishing Journal, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate it. I got 2 flathead catfish already this morning. Haven't had nothing for a while, but earlier in the video, 2 flatheads, nothing huge, but they were both about 4 or 5 pounds. But we are having some luck. Got the skunk off early. You'd have to go back through the video to see him. One of them is not too long after I went, after I started the stream, and the other one was maybe half hour, 45 minutes later. Skeeter is already cranking up. You don't have to entice him any farther. He's already wound up. Yeah, there's the black rod taking a little bit of a bump. I'm glad to see that, because that's a live sunfish. He hasn't been moving around much. Ladies? What's he, a drill instructor? Oh, he's talking to the ladies. Okay. It's night here for my butt. Good morning. Here goes my screen getting dark again. Why is that? I know why. These damn glasses I got. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. They were pretty active this morning for the first hour, and then they've kind of petered off. At least we got a little bit of cloud cover blocking the sun, so that still has me hoping for one more fish. Now, I don't know if the chat froze up again or not. Somebody say something so I can see if the chat froze up. Looks like it may have. Okay, good enough. Thank you, Kristen. It's working. Everybody's just taking a break, that's all. I started the stream here a little after 5 o'clock, and that froze up, and I had to shut that down and restart. So I'm kind of wondering if it was doing it again. Come on, fish. Is that black rod moving around a little bit? Could be a good sign. Uh-oh, that was a good hit there. I do believe we have another flathead working that bait. See that? See that black rod moving around? Can you see that? I'm waiting for the reel to turn, because until he starts peeling line off, I ain't doing nothing. But he's pulling pretty hard. Could be something happening there. Well, he's jumping around there pretty good. Now he's not moving, so the flathead either pulled him off the hook or he's just sitting there. Sometimes the smaller flatheads will just grab the bait, pull it a little bit, and then sit there and chew on it. The bigger flatheads will usually take off like a freight train. So you never know. Let's see, I might go fishing today, and we might go to the stick pond. Stick pond, I don't know what that is. I've heard of stick marsh down in Florida, but okay, Christian, I'll be waiting for you. I'm gonna hold my breath. David Becker, good morning. Thanks for coming in. You're coming in late, but I appreciate you getting me here. I got 2 flatheads so far. Nothing big, but 2 flatheads are Better than nothing. I think I'll have another hit of coffee here, folks. And I still have yet to eat my tasty cake apple pie. Gotta go up to the car and get it. Gonna have to check that black rod because you can pull him pretty far. Ah, he's still there. See it? I pulled the line just a little bit to see if the sunfish was still awake, and he is. And that still could be a small flathead playing with it. I've seen it numerous times where the small ones don't run all that much. A little bit. The big ones take off like a freight train, and the small ones they can just sit there and play with that bait for a while. We're good. And let's see. The tasty cake. Please, yeah. That's great. Wouldn't that be great? Coffee and tasty cake. It's a pond that has a lot of snags. Okay, bass catcher. I kind of figured it might be something like that. I got to go up to my car and get my tasty cake apple pie. Because it wouldn't be a complete day if I didn't do that. So, let me run up to my car. I shall be right back. Whoops. And let's see, what are we doing here? What did I miss? Are there any barbers in the tree above you? Barbers, I don't know what they are. Let's see. Good morning, nice morning. Barney, good morning. Thanks for coming in, mainly off grid. David Becker. David, we are on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. £7 bass, that's pretty nice. Anyway, I got my tasty cake apple pie. I asked, I had told you that there was a bunch of young teens up here, a bunch of guys, a bunch of girls. So I asked the guy in charge what's going on. It's the Springford cross-country team. They're out doing a little practicing, I guess. Springford is the school district right in this area. Come on, there's one more. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning, rolled out of bed, got my coffee ready and stuff. And we had a good rain shower moving through the area at that time, but I got here just a little after 5. The rain shower had just passed, and since then all we've had was a little bit of cloud cover. So I basically just missed that little rain shower. Nice to see everybody in here and saying hello to everybody. That's great. So somebody tell me when I go live, I usually send out a notice that I'm going to do that the day before. Did anybody receive the alert yesterday? I probably put it together around 6 or 7 o'clock. So I don't know if you're back. Good, Kristen. So I don't know if you folks are getting that notice of going live or not. Okay, Tom, good. Bass catcher favorite bait to catch catfish on. Well, if I'm fishing for channel cat, it's definitely chunk of chicken or liver. If I'm fishing for flatheads, then it's live sunfish or cut bait. And cut bait being basically cutting a sunfish in half and using the front half, the head, for the bait. Marines and Army Mom, thanks for letting me know. Okay, good. I'm glad it is getting out. Thanks for letting me know. This tasty cake apple pie is great. And if Skeeter's still here, it is made by aliens. That's why it tasted darn good. Boy, the bite really turned off after that second one. Oh, Skeeter, you're still here? Okay. Trinity, oh man, it is good. Fishing's good too. I got 2 flatheads so far this morning. You never got the notification. Oh, till this morning. Okay, well, your internet's slow. If you want to see the flatheads, you got to go back through the video. One of them, the first one is not too long after I started the stream. The second one is probably a half hour or so after that. We're waiting for number 3. This black rod's getting a lot of action, but until they pull the line out of the reel, I'm not touching it. I'm really whacking it though. Oh, there goes the other rod jumping around. Now the rod on the end, the white one, got a live sunfish. The black rod got a live sunfish. The middle rod's got cut bait on it. And I did have a run on the cut bait earlier this morning, but I think I picked it up too soon and he didn't have it in his mouth yet. You gotta let him have it for 10 or 15 seconds or even more. Let him run it out because it takes him a while to get. I hook these sunfish right in the back of the dorsal fin. The catfish take it head first, and you got to give them time to get that sunfish all the way in their mouth, or you just pull it out. If they don't have it down past the hook, all you're going to do is pull it out of their mouth. So you got to give them time. The bigger ones are different. They'll grab it and take it down pretty quick and run off. The smaller ones need a little bit of time to get it in. Let's see, 2 live, 1 cut. The biggest bass I've caught, 9 pounds on a kayak. You must have pulled your kayak around a little bit. That's a big bass. Where did you catch him at? Which state? That had to be down in southern states someplace. It sounds like one of those Texas hybrids. Shared you on my community page. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks guys for doing that. Appreciate it. Always looking for new folks to join up and come in and say hi. Yeah, the bite turned off after that second one. But I still have a good feeling like we're going to get another one. Because they're out there swimming around, looking for something to eat. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Really appreciate everybody reminding people to do just that. For those of you who are watching, if you subscribe to this channel, I appreciate it. But if you also have a YouTube channel, you can go to any one of my videos, leave a small comment, and when I get home, I check all that. And when I see your comment, then I can go to your page, your YouTube channel. I'll check out your content. If I like what you're throwing up there, I will also subscribe back to you. So that's how it works. It's like a full circle. Come on, fish. Biggest bass I've had in a kayak was just over 5 pounds. We'll be in circles. Craig B, good morning. PB flathead, Trinity, 30 pounds would be my biggest flathead. That's on video a couple years ago. Actually, when I first started fishing for him, I got that big one. Goshokin, Ohio. Okay. That's a big bass for Ohio. Got a 20-pound Murray River cod on a kayak. That's a good one. I subscribed any as possible, like you asked. Yeah, Greg, he puts on a good show. He's been fishing in his kayak for the last few weeks. So you never know where he's going to be. One day he's on the river, the next day he's down the shore or some other little pond. Trinity, 72-pound flathead? Well, that's a huge flathead. Yeah, Greg, I figured he was live now. In the summer, when it's hot like this, he usually goes live early, and he might fish until 10 o'clock. I try to get on really early. I don't want to be in direct competition for him. I never plan it that way. But he's got a good channel to check out. Any fin is possible. If you never heard of him, guys, check him out. You're going to Lake Erie. Lake Erie's got a lot of good walleye fishing there, man. And I'm on this channel. He made me a mod as well, you guys. Yeah, Greg, he'll take care of you like that until you prove yourself not worthy. There's that end rod bouncing a little bit. Appreciate that, Greg. You can, a lot of people flip back and forth. You know, they'll watch him for a little bit, then they'll flip back and come back over here. That's what it's all about. Between Bob, myself, Steve, and Skeeter, people will flip back and forth depending on who's on. No problem. Appreciate you being here, but it's up to you who you want to watch and when you want to watch them. Bob has a lot of good stories and stuff that he'll relate. Good advice on different techniques, things like that. There's that black rod bouncing again. Something's going to take that. I just know it is. That's in the old flathead hole. See that black rod jumping around? It's really not a bite, it's the live sunfish yanking on the rod until they start taking line off the reel. It's just the sunfish. When the flathead gets it, then they'll start pulling line off the reel. And they're all bait runner reels. And let's see. I don't know who that is, but you got to speak in English or we can't understand you. And how people come in here and they see everybody using English language, and then they put up their own language, and they ought to figure it out that if it ain't in English, we aren't going to understand them. Thanks, Skeeter. Thanks for telling them. It is almost 8 o'clock here. I'll probably stay on until close to 9 because I just know I'm going to get one more. Ooh, there's a little bit of a bite on that middle rod, and that's cut bait. That could either be a fish or a turtle. But it's moving, and that's a good sign. But again, we're looking for line to go off the reel. Wherever you are, I hope it's not a turtle. Sometimes a turtle will get a hold of that cut bait and they'll just jiggle it a little bit. You yank on it and yank on it. And after a while you get used to the way it looks and you can see them. I hope it's a fish. Yeah, the middle rod is, that's the one with cut bait on. So if that gets moving, that's definitely a fish or a turtle. Now the end rod's got a little bit of bounce to it. That's a live bait, so he's moving around a bit. What am I missing here? Left now, hope it's a fish. Something's about to happen. Yep, we're gonna get one more here. And let's see, you feel the David. Yeah, something about to happen. The suspense is killing me. Yeah, I know. Me too. What's really good is when you do get one on and that reel starts turning and the line starts going out, and you just watch that line peel off. That's the best. That's the best part before you actually lock it down and set the hook. But with the circle hooks, you don't really, yank the rod. You just basically start reeling and pull. You don't jerk the rod like you're You don't have to set the hook. So you just lock it down, tighten up, and then you just pull back. And that usually puts that circle hook right in the corner of their mouth. It's something you got to get used to. You know, when you're bass fishing or fishing for anything else, and you get a bite, you lean back and you really yank that rod to set the hook. And the circle hooks, you don't have to do that. And it always ends up right in the corner of the fish's mouth. I've never had one go deeper. My YouTube channel is Bass Catcher. Go on my YouTube, leave a comment on any one of the videos. And when I see that, I'll be able to get to your channel. If I like what you got going on there, I'll subscribe back to you. I make that mistake. Oh yeah. Hey, you just got to get used to it. I thought a bad day of fishing was better than a good day of work, but watching is still better than watching is better than working. Thanks, David. You're right, but if you can get out there, get out there. I do enjoy watching the other people too. Anything is possible, or Skeeter or Steve, any of those guys. I enjoy their lives when I'm home and not fishing. But one of them is usually on, especially in the morning hours. I know Anything is Possible is on right now. I think Steve's busy and Skeeter is just goofing off on this channel. And he'll probably go live later. If you see the name Skeeter pop up, oh there it is. Go to his channel, subscribe to him, and then you'll get noticed. You'll get notified when he goes live. Just have your sense of humor ready and your crazy hat on, and you'll like him. I'll be live around 2 p.m. today. 2 p.m. That's a crazy time to go live. Right in the middle of the hot weather. But that's what aliens like, so go for it, baby. Come on, one more stinking fish. There's that black rod moving a little bit. He's moving around. See that black rod moving? Very good group of guys having fun fishing, great fishing. Yes, it is, Greg. Oh, it's raining all day up your way, huh? We have nothing here. We had a little shower when I first got here. That was it. But they are calling for some heavy thunderstorms later this afternoon and tonight. So we'll see how that plays out. Are you waiting for the rain to stop, Skeeter, or what are you doing? Raining all day, huh? Maybe when the water goes down, if I could fish off the bank, I'll go live. Who's saying that? Oh, Ed. Hey, didn't see you pop in there. You're having high water down there too, huh? Well, Ed, if you're just getting in here, I got 2 flatheads this morning. Nothing big, couple, 4 or 5 pounds, but 2 flatheads. And the last one maybe an hour or so ago, but after that, they just died. The sun came out and it got bright, and they quit. But I still think I'm going to get another one yet today. Oh, that's your normal around 2 p.m., huh? I never took notice of that, although I do sneak in and look at you once in a while when I see you're on. I always hit the like button before I leave. And I hope everybody can do that here too. Got a good bunch of likes here this morning. Appreciate everybody doing that. I got plenty of live bait in my bucket. There goes that black rod. That sunfish is kicking around pretty good. The black rod is it's in like an 8-foot deep hole. And that's the one that's been catching the fish. The other rods are in a little bit shallower water. Look at that black rod bouncing. Come on, pull off some line. Make my day. Make my day, punk. What am I missing? Yeah, smash the like button up there. Baskets around on a high river, Huntington, West Virginia. You're sitting here like this and nothing's happening and nothing's happening and nothing happened. And then all of a sudden one of the rods goes, the line starts peeling off. It's the best feeling in the world. Try to get, let's see, what's this all about? Try to get my channel to grow. I'm new here. Oh, come on. Skeeter, I think aren't you close to 2,000? I know I am. I think you're pretty close to that. Or you might even be over that. Sure. Oh, Skeeter. Something tells me you're a little bit over that. The left rod. Now you guys have, you guys got a good, left rod. That would be the black rod to me. The far rod would be considered the right rod. The right rod, say that fast. The right rod. Right rod, right rod, right. Oh, brother. Getting crazy here. Okay, the white one on the far side. That's got live bait on it too, so that may have, yeah, he's moving now. We'll keep an eye on him. Once in a while, the live bait starts kicking around. Come on, take it. If you're a flathead, take it. Come on. He's really jumping around. Maybe something's after him. Wouldn't that be nice? I think I can say I'm new here. Yeah, you can say you're new here. But like I said before, folks, 99% of the stuff he tells you, Skeeter tells you, is BS. So you can believe what you want. It's basic entertainment in its finest. Maybe I'll have to get on Skeeter's channel and start doing goofy crap too. CCP, I got two small flatheads this morning. Haven't had anything for a while, but I got two small flatheads. One of them not too long after the stream started, and the other one maybe 45 minutes after that. You could go back to the video and check them out. They aren't big, but they were nice little flatheads, 4 or 5 pounders. And then since then, it's kind of got dead on me. A couple of mermaids. Greg, the rods have, they all have bait runner reels on. So if a big flathead grabs it, it's going to peel the line off. It's not going to pull the pole in. There's the black rod jumping around. So when I start seeing the poles move, then I start watching the reels. And if they're not taking line off the reel, then it's not time to get too excited. But they aren't going to pull the poles in as long as I have the bait runner set up. But when a big flatty gets them, man, that line will start peeling off that reel. It's a great feeling. Nice little breeze kicking up here. That's making the humidity feel a little less. You got black rod jumping. Something's going to happen here. Come on, fish. Come on. We're always watching the reel, not the tip of the pole. This is so damn exciting, I can't stand it. Be back in a few. These bait runners as well. Yeah, they're perfect for live bait. You got a pen reel. That's a nice reel there. The other two are okamas, or akamas, or okamas, or however you say it. They're a good reel, not expensive. They do the job. You don't have to get crazy with $200 or $300 reels and rods. The white rods are ugly stick catfish rods. They're like, I don't know, 40 bucks a piece. The reels are in the neighborhood of 75 or 80. The pen reel might be 100. So you don't got to get crazy. You just got to get, you got to get good gear, but you don't got to get expensive gear. Come on, take that. Take it, take it, take it. The white rod on the end is getting pretty active. Something's going to happen. I'm on the edge of your seat. Okama, that's it. Okama. Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat too. The suspense is killing me. I can't take it. I'll say one thing, for being down, I shouldn't say this, but for being down along the river, there's like no mosquitoes at all. There's no skeeters. The only skeeter around is skeeter. But yeah, there's no mosquitoes. I mean, once in a while you get one, but man, there's been times when you couldn't get away from them. But I don't know if they spray for them or what they do, but there's just not a thing you have to deal with anymore. Now, if I go out in my yard at home at night, then the skeeters are all over the place. But down here by the river, you'd think this would be the worst spot, and it's actually not bad at all. Let's see, you're back now, okay? I have a mixed variety, well, Okama, Penn, Shimano, and Daiwa. Yep, they're all good reels. The rods are medium heavy. The middle rod's an 8-foot rod. The other two are 7-foot rods. I bought that 8-foot rod by mistake. I was looking for a 7, and I grabbed that one and never looked close at it. But go for it, black rod, go for it. Come on, take it. Take some line off. Come on, let's show these people another fish. This is getting exciting now. He's really hammering it. See, the little flatheads will do that. They'll yank it around and they won't really run with it a lot. When they get it in their mouth finally, they will move a little bit. That sunfish is sure kicking good. Nice little breeze kicking up here. Cool things off. Black rod is not running, but it's bouncing a little bit. He hasn't been able to turn the reel yet, so it's not a fish. Now he's turning the reel. Now I think we got some action. Oh yeah, his reel's turning now. That's probably another little flathead. There he goes. This is exciting, isn't it? Oh. All right, come on. Come on, be a fish, take it. I'm sure it's probably a small flathead. They can't really get the thing going yet. He could be on, Greg. You could be right. It could be a small one. I've caught, flathead that are 15 inches in here, and that's what they do. He could very well be on there and not running with it. Well, I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't want to pull it away from the big one. We'll wait and see what he does here in a minute. Because he did take a little bit of line out. Not much, but a little bit. Just enough to let you know it was more than the sunfish.
I'll be back.
What time are we at?
I don't know. What do you think? The big Doug better take the perch. Is it possible he has it and just laying? Yes, it's very possible, Greg, and I think that's what he's doing. But I also think it's a small one. Because the big ones will usually take off with it. The small ones, they can sit there, like you say, and just hold on to that thing. He starts, whacking it pretty good, and then he gets a little tired and he stops. And he starts again. We'll give him one more round and then we'll check it. I'll pull it just a little bit to see if he reacts. Yeah, he is on there. Yep. You're right, Greg. He's on there. No, he's not. it's just a sunfish. That's just, I'll tell you what, it's a big, healthy sunfish. I'm not sure of the variety of sunfish it is, but could be a warmouth. Very strong, he's fat. Pretty sure it's a warmouth, but they're the ones that'll just keep yanking like that. You know, when I first started pulling it, it felt like there was one on there, but it was just that sunfish. Yeah, it is a big sunny. You should use baby channel catfish as bait. Baby channel catfish. Yeah, a lot of people use them. They use bullheads especially. But I prefer the sunfish. I've caught plenty of flatheads on cut bait and live sunfish. But like most people, everybody has their preference, and I've seen so many different suggestions, it's not funny. And they're all good. But my preference is the live sunfish. And I think I'll check that middle one. That middle one, that live bait or that cut bait. I'm going to put a live chunk of cut bait on. So there's the cut bait. He's still kicking. Alright, so I checked that end rod. That sunfish was still in good shape. The middle rod's got fresh cut bait on. And we know the black rod's got a good fish on it. So now what do? We wait and we wait. Cole Wealthy. Howdy there. Been a minute since I've seen you live. Cole, I only get on like once or twice a week, but I do appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. Did you know I see more? What? What was that? Okay, Skeeter, thank you. It's gone. I took his wrench. Skeeter, thank you very much. I think that's how old he said he was the last time he was here. I kind of missed that, but it's not the kind of stuff we wanted. So, boom, he's gone. Come on, fish. 8:30, I'm going to be on another half hour, folks. Strawberry 86 West. Here by Marines. I'm not sure what that means, but thanks for stopping in. Got something to do with the Marine Corps? I don't know. You went to Cabela's, what'd you buy? Bass catcher, what'd you buy? You can't go in there and not buy something. Oh, Marine's mom, okay. Sometimes I get confused. Ah, the clouds are breaking up and the sun's coming out. They said tomorrow and Saturday is going to be pretty warm, but the humidity is going to break, so it'll probably be a couple nice days. Skeeter, if you come down on Saturday, I think we're in for some good weather on Saturday. I hope you're down here fishing with Steve. I'll definitely come down and hang out with you guys for a little bit. I won't even fish. I'll let you guys catch all the fish. I'll just tell you how to do it. I'll coach you. I can be your mentor. What's going on? Strawberry, hi. Rachel Kelly, yo, what's happening? Thanks for coming in. Oh, what a nice day. A lot of people here today. This is a very popular spot for people to come and do their walking or running or whatever. There's nobody else fishing though. I'm the only one fishing. They don't know what they're missing. Yeah, the clouds are breaking up. The humidity is down. And it's nice and warm. Very comfortable. We got a little bit of a breeze. That's taking the humidity away. But yeah, tomorrow and Saturday, very nice days. Nice and warm, low humidity. Be a good day to be along the river. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, thanks everybody. You got good chat going today. Good chat. Appreciate everybody being part of it. We're going to stay here till close to 9 o'clock. If any of you go over to any Finn is Possible's channel, tell Bob that the river is becoming alive. Tell him I got 2 flatheads this morning. I know he'll appreciate knowing that, because he hasn't been down the river here for quite a while. I'll have one last cup of coffee here. And then that's enough coffee for the day. So whatever you're drinking, raise your cup. Here's to you. Come on, fish. I really thought we were going to get number 3.
I'm the one over here trying to prove coach. I was full sprinting back.
Hey Russ, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. You're coming in late. I got 2 flatheads so far.
Me too, and like, my watch started glitching and started saying 11.
Hey Russ, go back in the live. Not too long after I started it, I got 1, and then maybe a half hour or so later, I got another one. Nothing big, 4 or 5 pounds, but 2 of them's pretty good. There's that end rod bouncing. That's got a live sunfish on. That was just a sunfish. He was waking up and running around. Yeah, we had a good cloud cover this morning, and it was humid as heck, and a rain shower just passed through, and it was just starting to get light, and the fish were pretty active, but it's been dead for an hour or so. Well, that's pretty typical. But I got here a little after 5 o'clock in the morning. We're just starting to barely get light. I still had to use my flashlight. And wasn't too long after that I got that first one. And then the second one, Steve had stopped by, and he was here just in time to help me net the second one. And then after he left, it shut down. I got live bait on the black rod and the far rod on the far white rod. The middle rod's got a cut bait on it. Let's see. Oh, Glenn. Wonder where you were today. Got 2 flatheads already. You got to go back through the live stream and find it. One of them not too long after I started, and another one 45 minutes later or so. Good to see you get here, though. I'm going to be on till just about 9 o'clock. What a nice cooling breeze we got here right now. He's catching crappie. I wonder where he's at. I'll bet yeah, I think I know where he's at. Okay, Greg, I appreciate you jumping over there and giving him that information. I think he's at the same lake he was at last week, and I told him, I gave him a little hint on I'm pretty familiar with the lake, and I gave him a little hint on like where the crappies are and how to approach it. There goes the black rod bumping a little bit. Yeah, Greg, I bet they are. They have a good time together. That's great if they can do that. His son knows what he's doing. He doesn't need a lot of help. Bob has taught him well. Here comes a boat down the river. The first one I saw this morning. Yeah, a live crappie would be good. Bluegrass, good morning. Thanks for coming in. I'm fishing for flathead catfish, and I've gotten 2 so far. Nothing big, but still, they still count. If you're coming in late, I'm going to be on for about another, maybe 20 minutes or so, then I'm out of here. But I do appreciate you stopping by, checking things out. If you have a YouTube channel, I can check it out. Please go to my channel, leave a comment on any one of my videos. I will catch, I'll look at that later today, and then through your comment I can get to your channel, and if I like what you have, I'll definitely subscribe back. That's basically the way it works, but thanks for coming in and checking it out. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. One more. One more before I wrap it up. Jay the rail fanner. Jay the rail fanner. Yes. There you go. Greg told you. Have not seen your name before. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button. The one that looks like this. This. Oh, yeah. Come on, one more fish. White rod on the end, getting a little movement, but it's only from the bait, not from the fish. The live bait gets pretty active once in a while and starts moving the rod around. Greg, thanks again for putting the word out. I appreciate it every time you do it. I appreciate you being here, along with everybody else, except for Skeeter. It wouldn't be the same without Skeeter. Praying for a big takedown. Yeah, on a 50, that'd be nice. They're in here. The ones I got this morning were kind of small, but the big ones are roaming around too. This is the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Bluegrass, where are you at? I could take a guess and say maybe Tennessee or something like that. That's blah, 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 blah. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate you doing that too. You're always, all you do is appreciate it all the time. Everybody loves you. Come on, one more fish for these folks. Kentucky, yep. Kind of thought so by your name. Biggest I've caught this year is 33, pretty good. My personal best is 30, but there's much bigger ones in this river. Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. I'm about 25 miles west of Philadelphia. A 48-pound blue. We don't have blues here in this river. Someday I'll go someplace where there's blues. I think they might have them down river. See, this river empties into the Delaware River, and then the Delaware River empties into the ocean. So I think the Delaware River, right down kind of like in that area, I think they might have a couple blues, but they are not up in here. I think I gotta go. Susquehanna River might have some blues in the lower part. Again, I'm not sure, but the Susquehanna's got some super good flatheads. I'll have to hire a guide down there one of these days and check that out. Blues fight awesome. Okay, Ed. Hope you have some luck. Enjoy your day. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us all. Appreciate that. I'll be on for about another 10 or 15 minutes, folks. So if you want to stay till the end, I appreciate it. If you want to jump off and go over and see any fin as possible, I hear he's catching crappies like crazy, so he might be able to show you some action. Yeah, because it's kind of dead here. Other than the chat, it's kind of dead. That's what the flathead are more fun to catch. Oh, blues took the same flathead. Yep. Very true. Yep. I like the big flatheads. They really put up a good fight. And again, I've never caught a blue. I don't know how they fight, but I would imagine they're pretty darn good too. Yeah, it's been kind of dead here since the early morning. But it only takes one dumb flathead to make it exciting. The colors on flat, yeah, the colors are, Greg. I've caught ones that are brown. I've caught them that are yellow. a combination of yellow and brown. The yellow ones are really neat. In a couple of my videos way back, I have them and I comment on the coloring on these fish. You never know what they're going to look at. Some of them are just plain brown, but a lot of them have really neat shades of gold and yellow and brown. Really a beautiful, beautiful fish. And they are fun to catch. Come on, one more fish. Let's go here. Get in. Come on. See that black rod jumping? That's the live sunfish, but sometimes when they get jumping around, it only means that there's a flathead looking at them and they're getting nervous. So we gotta wait till that reel starts turning. Start stripping the line off. Yeah, they kind of caught 175 blues and flats. So 175, man, you're having a good year. The two I got this morning make 5 total for the year. A lot of big channel cats in the spring. The channel cats were running 8, 10, 12 pounds and even bigger. But they stopped in around the end of April. In the month of May, June, and up until just a week or so ago, this river has been a mess. It's been up and down because of rain. It's been up and down in temperature, and the fish just don't like all that. And now, since I believe the flathead spawn is over or just about over, the flatheads are going to start showing up a little more on a regular basis. So we should be catching them from here on out. Black rod, best bait might be. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Greg. I saw that. But again, that's that one sunfish that I think is a warmouth. They're built differently. They're got a heavier body. They got a stronger. They're much stronger than the regular sunfish, and they can yank that rod around pretty good. I just dumped the rest of my live bait out. It was their lucky day. Let's see, John boy. John boy, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping in. You're getting in on the tail end of this live. I'm about ready to shut down. Maybe 5 more minutes. But thanks for stopping by. But I had to let the other live sunfish go. It was their lucky day, and just add them to the river. And actually, the two live sunfish that I have on for bait, it's their lucky day too. They don't realize it, because when I bring them in and unhook them, I'm going to throw them in there. The white rod on the end, he's getting a little jumpy. Be nice if I get one more right before I go off here. Da-dump, 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 da-dump. It's been a great morning with all you folks. Appreciate everybody being here. Let's see, I like to stream. Yeah, it was a pretty good live today. At least I got a couple fish for you all. The chat's been excellent. I think I've only had one or two people that we had to take care of. There's that black rod jumping around again. Oh, I wish something would take it. It'd be great to get one more fish for you guys. Come on, come on. Then they get eaten immediately. I don't know. I think they, when I dump them in there, I think they hide under the nearest rock until they get used to their new environment. Who knows? This river is full of shiners, like 2 or 3 inch shiners. It's full of them. You throw a piece of bread in there and they just boil. There's like a lot of shiners in here. But this river is pretty good smallmouth fishing too. One more would be great, right? One more. How you doing? Hey Len, Allie here from Surrey, England. Thanks for stopping by. You're getting in on the really right at the end of this. I'm about ready to shut down. But I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button before you leave. But I think just a couple more minutes. Come on, one more fish. One more fish for these folks. Appreciate you all hanging in and hanging out today. Those of you that partook in the chat, appreciate that. Those of you that are just hanging out and watching, that's good too. Appreciate all of that. Something's got the geese all stirred up. Okay, folks, I'm going to shut down. Again, thanks a lot for being in here. Appreciate everybody. See you next time.